if I turn up. Am I there? There
Hey!
He's there. He's cropped, but it works. So. And make sure the thing is recording, and the thing's probably been recording all along. But it happens. Behind the scenes stuff, or else if it hasn't been recording, then well, never mind. Anyway, hello, happy campers. I'm Spike.
I'm Chris.
That is Chris. Scott. That is Scott of Scott's Comic Relief, the original, the OG unsponsor of Geekin Out, yada yada yada. The address is 420 East Main Street, Sweeties.
Try to scratch down.
Remember, if you do 420, you gotta have some sweeties to it. So 420 East Main, Suite E is Scott's Comic Relief. For God's sake, give the man your money.
Calm down.
Calm down. Give the man some money. Anyway.
Give him some money.
Well, here we are, 2019, finally dead. Yes. The whole decade is gone and buried. We're blowing away Iranians who keep killing people, but that's a good thing, I say. But hey, World War III, you know. I'm going to be cut off over here because I still can't do a layout for crap, but that's why I don't work for Image Comics. Do I? No, I do not. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Boys, I'm going to let you have the first shot here. What are we talking about, Chris?
Oh, going straight to me, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
You got cue cards and stuff.
Okay.
He's got books to talk about. You got cue cards. I'm going to be talking about the top movies of the year.
Oh.
So.
Well, I guess 2020 can kick off with how bad Disney Plus is actually doing. Surprisingly.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Well, apparently, according to a spokesperson from Disney Plus, they said that they have certain plans, like for instance, they're taking some of the stuff off, like Sandlot's, Pirates of the Caribbean movies. What else was there? There was yeah, just basically stuff like that. They're taking them off the Disney Plus because of legal issues. I don't know what kind of legal issues that there is. Plus, not to mention, they said that they was going to do seasonal stuff to where, like for instance, like the Santa Claus comes out during Christmas. When it's not Christmas, they're thinking about taking those things off Disney Plus.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. They also said that instead of doing what everybody else is doing, and they're not going to have like every month a brand new thing that's going to show up. So there's that problem.
Well, how are they doing on subscribers though? Did you know?
Subscribers they didn't talk about. They did lose some subscribers because of the fact that Mandalorian season 8, or not season 8, but
the last
episode ended, and everybody just ended their subscription. I guess they're going to do like when it comes back on, they're going to get back on.
That's why I'm waiting till the Marvel shows start.
Yeah, that's the thing that they kind of messed up on, was they promised all this stuff, but they didn't actually tell us when these things were going to be on. So it's like when they first started, all they had going for them was Mandalorian and The World According to Jeff Goldblum, which you know how that is.
Which just shook the world, yeah.
Yeah. So when those are gone, you're just stuck with all the old movies and stuff like that, and stuff for kids to watch to keep their interest. But other than that, you know, they need to step in there and, you know, do some new stuff.
Need some content.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think about that, Scott? Just get your opinion on this, because I know the correct answer.
Well, like I said,
because I always have the correct answer.
My 12-year-old self would have been super pumped for Disney Plus, but there's just nothing on there for middle-aged guys. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I like watching some of the old stuff that I grew up with, like Tailspin and.
See, a lot of that stuff just doesn't hold up for me. Just, you know, if I was around children watching it, yeah, that stuff I would tolerate. Right. But for the limited hours I have for viewing TV, I'm not going to spend it.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah,
30-year-old
Duck.
reruns.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what actually happened? I'm seeing this stuff online a lot. People have been talking about Disney Plus and how they're struggling and stuff because they're losing movies. Quote, big old air quotes. They're losing.
Well, also they didn't put it up there right, honestly, because I mean they got movies on there like they had the new Lion King and the new Aladdin remakes that is put on there, but when you click on it, it tells you, oh, it's not going to be on until a certain date, and then there's some that I've clicked on that says it won't be available until, it doesn't really say, but because of legal rights, and it's like.
Depends on
Well,
who's paying the
that,
most.
you know.
It depends on who's paying the most, because that's the whole idea. Is you're supposed to be making money at this, right?
Yeah.
So what are like other streaming services wanting to buy the movies and Disney's like, okay,
You going to give me money for something I don't have to deal with? Okay, that's fine.
They didn't really even go into straight detail about like for instance Pirates of the Caribbean. We know it's Disney, but it's like, well, why? Is there like another company that isn't Fox or something that is also there that is like, well, hey, you gotta pay us this much money?
Has nothing to do with legal rights. Has to do with
Disney owns
the
everything.
licensing, right? Who's paying Disney for the rights to show this film? Who's paying Disney for the rights to stream, God, is it 10, 15, 20-year-old Johnny Depp films now? It's old. The point being, until those sell, here's what's taken everybody by surprise. Everybody thought that when Disney got their Disney Plus going, they got their very own streaming service, they would pull all the Disney content and make it exclusive to Disney Plus. And Disney's like, no, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
Disney is still going to license stuff out. If Netflix wants to pay Disney $500 million a year so that they can show all the Marvel movies, guess what? Disney's going to be like, okay, we can do that. Yeah, we'll get the stuff when it breaks, but you can have the older content. We're going to pay us $500 million a year to show it? Okay, fine. Just like they did with, what was the show, Friends? Seinfeld went to Hulu, and Hulu paid up the ass for it. Even though these are 20, 30-year-old things, they're still popular. The Office, for God's sake, is still merchandising.
Yeah.
You can still see T-shirts for Dunder Mifflin out there. That's been around for years now, but still popular. There are still people watching it, and they will subscribe to your service just for that. Now, for the people who are jumping and leaving because The Mandalorian's over, the Baby Yoda show is done for a while, at least until fall.
Yeah.
It'll be back fall 2020, season 2. Hey, that's all right. Let's see if Disney releases something else in the meantime that'll bring them back. Netflix goes through the same thing. Hulu does the same thing. All of these services go through the same thing. It's called churn. And you're a retailer, you know what churn is. Or if you don't, you should learn. Churn is you have to go through so much to attract somebody, and then they'll leave as soon as they're satisfied. They get what they want. They don't care what else you got on the service.
They don't repeat.
They're not going to stick around. They leave. It was like, how long was I with Netflix? I subscribed to Netflix for years and years and years. Finally gave them up last year because there's nothing there I want to watch. All of their original stuff is crap. Why do I care? I'm going to wait until Netflix comes up with a longer list of stuff worth watching before I go ahead and start subscribing to them again, because that's $15 a month.
Yeah.
So, no. So it's a matter of, do you provide the value?
I think what they should have done, though, was like, when they have like, what, 2 upcoming shows based off of the Marvel movies. What they should have done was like, okay, you have The Mandalorian, then have the Marvel shows in the middle, and then those seasons are done, and then Mandalorian comes back on. But, you know?
Well, I don't know if they want to put out a Marvel show. They've got the Black Widow movie coming. I don't know what kind of marketing they may want to do with that.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, yeah.
I mean, I would want to put out a show pretty close to the movie, I would think.
Well, I think these are like, what you got WandaVision, which is basically about Scarlet Witch and Vision. And I guess it's like their own personal story of, I don't know what the heck it is, honestly. And then you got Bucky and
Winter Soldier,
yeah, Falcon. I don't.
Loki's getting his show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Loki. Yeah. And they just now announced that Kenobi's going to be a TV series.
She-Hulk, I've heard she's getting a show.
So these are all the second tier. These are all the second tier. You gotta understand, She-Hulk. Would you consider that an A-list superhero?
No.
I mean, even back in the day, before Iron Man 1, she was like C-list or D-list. John Byrne did her book for a little while. She might have made it B-list, but that was it.
They're pushing her pretty good right now.
Because she's female,
yeah,
and they feel like they need more female representation.
An Avenger right now.
Yeah.
She's active.
I don't know much about the character, and I was kind of on board until you told me her storyline, and I was just like, no.
I
A
don't
lawyer. You said she was a lawyer
Yeah, she's
or
a
something.
lawyer.
And
she's an attorney. It's a blood transfusion from the Incredible Hulk. That's how she becomes She-Hulk.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, Bruce Banner's cousin, by the way.
Of course, has to be a kinfolk.
Yeah, that's why the blood matched.
No.
It's a wonderful thing, but.
No.
So I don't think Disney Plus is as doomed as people like to say.
Yeah, they're not going to go nowhere. But
now, did you have another story you wanted to?
No, that's
touch on?
actually
okay.
good.
Good, because I want to make a point here. Okay.
Go make a point.
I'm making a point. Okay. There's been an insane amount of negativism, negativity scene, whatever it is.
We're Kentuckians. We can't pronounce shit right.
Well, you can all sure say shit awful loud. Okay. There's been an awful lot of negativity, and it's in social media. I've actually heard people say they wish social media would just go away. They're done with it. People have this tendency. They want validation for themselves, and they're willing to tear down other people to do it.
Right.
Now, understand, I'm not going to shed a tear for Disney by any stretch of the imagination, okay? Because when we do my episode on the top movies of the year, you're going to see how many were owned by Disney.
Yeah.
And it's enough to make everybody else in Hollywood cuss. But sitting here and telling stories, oh, Disney Plus is suddenly on the ropes. They're doomed because they're losing things left and right. What are they thinking? They must be smoking crack or something. I'm sorry, they're smoking meth now, aren't they? It's something like that. But it's just negativity. They're doing this because they think it's going to validate them as, somebody who's influential. Somebody who... Stop that crap. Okay? Just right now, stop it. Stop it with the negativity. Stop being a negative nabob. Stop being a jerk-ass. Stop being a moron. Stop being a mark. Stop being a fool. Stop it. Stop it before I reach through this YouTube and slap you around, son. I'm still determined YouTube's going to kick our asses off the service so we can be martyrs for our cause. Then we'll we'll start our own website and start streaming video from there and just clean up, right? Actually, you can't even see it. I have to do it over here. Yeah. Anyway, that's my little rant on this. Knock it off with the negativity, guys. So.
Well, that's just the way of the internet.
Yeah.
It's
the way, as far as I've known, that's the way it's always been.
The way of the jerk ass is the way it is.
It's just like
I think we have a show title there. Way of the jerk ass. That's what we'll title this episode.
I'm not allowed to say cuss words, but yeah, it's all right to say jerk ass.
It's not like I'm saying shit, for God's sake. Fuck.
Ass is in the Bible.
Ass is in the Bible, yeah. Asses talk to you in the Bible, too. I know my ass is talking to me because I just had one of those coffee monsters. And boy,
we're stuck in a corner here, man.
Yeah, you guys got no damn escape now. So anyway, final words on the doom of Disney Plus. I say it's full of shit. What do you say?
Well, I say it's full of shit too. It's not going to go nowhere. The only reason why I actually decided to write this down and talk about it
Mhm.
was because honestly, I think that shit's kind of funny.
It is.
I think it's hilarious.
Disney's got too much money.
It's like
Disney's going to let it fail.
They're going
Yeah.
to be just fine.
And this is the really hilarious thing. If you look at the finances of it, okay, look at how much money Disney makes. Look at the profit they showed
They've
for the
already
year on this
profited on
shit.
all
Yeah.
the content.
Yeah, and they're profiting on it again. That's the best part. Now they're getting other people to pay them to profit off of it. They're making a profit. Netflix is carrying, this is not a joke, $12 billion in debt to create their original content. Now and into the future, we're talking like a decade out, they're going to run up billions of dollars in debt because, hey, original content, we're going to have intellectual properties and stuff, but that ain't going to do you too much when you're on the scrap heap of the bankruptcy court, you know?
I don't know exactly the number, but I do know, you guys can look at this up, Disney cleared out 2019. Like, they made the most money of all the content that they had in 2019.
Mhm.
And properties that they owned. They made bank.
There's
So,
what's the old meme on the internet? Please take all my money.
yeah.
Disney did it, by God.
What was it we was talking about Mickey Mouse being like a gangster and having a hat with rings
All
on?
of the Godfather.
Like Fox.
Yeah. Fox and Marvel. And
He's just like this, like, with a cigar, you know, like.
Yeah, that's almost like the South Park Mickey. I don't know if y'all seen him, but yeah, he's pretty gangster for sure. He lets the Jonas Brothers know.
It was more like Hanky, but
Oh, shoot.
anyway. So are we going to wrap this episode, or am I going to let this linger a little bit longer? Anybody got anything else to say on this? Any more?
No, I'm done.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I was done with Disney Plus before the week 3 trial was up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You were not impressed. I think right now.
Their layout needs work. I will admit that. Like all the stuff that they have coming soon, they need to have a section up there saying coming soon and have the release dates of what the movies are instead of putting it in their category to where when people click on it, it says.
I must not be digging deep enough. Well, you're streaming on what, an Xbox?
Yeah.
I'm streaming on a Roku. I'm not seeing these ads.
Really?
You must be getting ads on your
No,
app
there's no
because I'm
ads.
not seeing it.
No, there's no ads. It's
he's
like,
talking about he's just
promos
going
or
through the
something.
list.
like when you
Yeah.
go down through the movie list, you know, scrolling down.
You'll have the
and
new
you
Lion
see
King, and then you click on it, but
And
it'll
it's-
say it doesn't.
come out until like next month or something, and you're like, well, why do you have it on here
Or
already?
why didn't you have it just underneath it before I even clicked on it?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
premieres.
And then there's movies that are not new, but they will say, be available shortly due to legal issues. Like that's what it will say.
Somebody
on
else
there.
owns the rights right now. They're just waiting to get it.
And
back.
it's like, why do you have that on there already if you cannot, like, it makes no
Okay,
sense to me.
and yeah, I agree with you. Why would you put that on there if it's not available? Why put it on?
Yeah.
Streamers are not used. Cord cutters are not used to seeing placeholders showing up in their. I'm doing this way too much. They're not used to placeholders in their apps. So
That's why
that's exactly what it is.
That's why they should just have a thing that says coming soon up top and then have a list of what's coming.
But
in dates.
the real question, and we're going to close this episode out on this one, but the real question, why in God's name are you watching the live action Lion King?
I'm not.
Why in hell are you clicking on this? What in the hell are you thinking?
Okay, look.
Ava makes it
I know.
misty.
Are you smoking? Are you smoking the devil's parsley? Is that what you're doing?
No. No. Okay,
It's crack,
stop.
isn't it?
The cartoon
It's
is
crack.
better for
Hold
that.
on.
Yeah.
Look.
It's that
hold
cherry
on.
flavored meth, isn't it?
Hold on.
You're drinking scissors,
Hold on.
aren't you?
Hold on. Why are you picking on the little guy? See, you guys are like up here.
The little
I'm down
guy.
here. Look.
King of the castle.
I'm the biggest one in this room.
I
that get
swear
out
to
like
God,
that.
I'm going to start bringing a can of air freshener to these episodes. But go ahead.
But shoot, where was I going with that? They had the new Aladdin on there, and I was like, if I watched it a second time, maybe I would actually like it more. I don't know. And I clicked on it, and that's what it said. So I went. I was like, oh, I bet you it says the same thing about the Lion King because I don't even think it's on
Came out about the
DVD
same
yet,
time, yeah.
and it did. So that's
So, do you think more of the Aladdin now?
no, I can't watch it because it's not on there yet.
They let you click on it.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
let you
let me
click on it.
click on it. They won't let me watch it.
Alright, so on behalf of everybody here at Geeking Out, Spike, Scott way over there, Chris right here, we'll see you next time. Hey, y'all, click this.
Hey, y'all.
Okay.